Yo, as a chosen one, you gotta be cool with being the villain in somebody's story. Let me tell you a story that happened to me. Hear me out, fam. So, a while back, this was like 6 months ago, I was seeing this girl. She's like, yo, I really like you. I'm only into you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, cool. We clicked, we meshed. She's talking about she's spiritual, this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right. We start dating. Nothing serious, but we're seeing each other. She's like, I'm not seeing anybody else. But she always used to be jealous. I know you're seeing other girls. I know. And I'm like, yo, baby girl, I ain't got time for that. I'll be on my semen retention, on my shit like that. So I'm not really on anything like that. And she's like, all right, just be loyal to me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I'm talking to you. You're talking to me. Whatever. Check this out. We were supposed to chill one time. And she was like, yo, I can't chill. I can't see you. I got to go do something with my homegirls. I'm like, cool. I'm going to go do something too. She lives in one borough. This is New York City. I live in another borough. But that night, it was like a Saturday. It was a weekend. That night, it was a Saturday. That night, I remember in the whole other borough, not the one she lives or the one I live. I'm not trying to say because I'm not trying to put too much info out there. So I'm in this borough, random place, bro. Like I went to chill with my peoples. Yo, tell me how I saw her with another dude, right? I see her with the dude's leaning on a car, and she's leaning on him, like with her hands around his neck, you know what I'm saying? And he's like holding her tight, holding her close to him. I peeped it. I'm like, she ain't peeped me. I just left. That was the last. Ever since I saw that, I've never texted her ever again. But hear this out. Check this out. This is where the story gets fun. So the next day, she hits me up. Yo, how you doing? What did you do? Whatever. Ghost. I made sure that it said I left her on red. Like I saw it, ghost. Then she started talking, yo, you just gonna ghost me? She started hitting me up on Facebook, on IG, and I was like not even answering. I didn't even reply, not a single thing. She started yapping away that, yo, this guy's a fake. He just ghosted me. No explanation. She's putting this on her social media. Not even an explanation. That's why I don't like guys these days. They just fake. You know what I mean? They lead a girl on. Bro, she's making me out to be the villain. We went out with her homegirls, and her homegirls got to meet me. And her homegirls were like, yeah, we went out that time, and he seemed like a cool guy, but that doesn't surprise me at all. These guys know how to put on a mask when they're out. And her homegirls is backing her up. You think that I gave my explanation? Nah. To this day, this is the only video where she's probably gonna see it and is finally gonna give her the explanation of why. She's gonna be like, oh shit, you seen that? But throughout the whole time, I was the bad guy. I was the piece of what? I was the a-hole. And I was cool with it. And every time she texts me, I made sure that she saw that I read it, but I never replied. Never gave her an answer. I just disappeared. And she was like, why would you do this to me? I've only been good to you. I've only been loyal to you. I still got all those messages saved, by the way. And I was the worst person in the world. Her friends were even talking about, like, they didn't hit me up, but on her posts and on her comments, yeah, girl, don't worry, you'll meet somebody. And then, what I'm saying, she'll put like stuff like she's sad. I was the ultimate villain and I didn't care. And that's what's going to happen to you, my chosen people. Don't give people an explanation. If you know something, just dip. You don't need, and I know some people going to watch this video. You messed up. You should have at least told her that you saw her. No, I don't have to. I'm not going to waste my energy. You think I'm going to be like, no, because I saw you. And then she's going to be like, oh, no, it was my cousin. You're wrong for that. Or I was just saying goodbye. None of that. Like, you're not going to get my energy anymore, fam. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be totally cool with being the villain in some people's stories. And that's not only going to happen in relationships. It's going to happen with friends. When you know your friend's being sneaky, when you know your homeboy, your homegirl is doing stuff behind your back, you got to learn how to cut people off and be the villain. Be the one that they say, oh, he just disappeared. He just leaves people behind. She's just this. She's just that. She's just whatever. I don't care. I don't need to give you an explanation. I'm totally cool with you pointing the finger saying that's the bad guy. And I'm fine. That was a horrible tournament. But you got to be cool with being the bad guy in people's story, my people. You don't got to explain yourself, because when you explain yourself, it drains your energy. And that's what some of these people want. And then if you like actually allow this person back in your life, you know what's gonna happen? They're actually gonna learn how to be more deceptive with you. They're actually gonna learn how to be more sneaky because now they know that you could catch them, so they're gonna try to become smarter and hiding things from you. So don't tolerate that BS. If you know something, don't even be like, I found this out about you, and because I found that about you, we can't hang out. No, just dip. Disappear. Let them paint you as the bad guy. Be totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with being the villain in your story. Are you cool with being the villain in somebody's story? Let me know.